Hello everybody, it's game day 1, Group C, here in Milan in Italy. Those beautiful pictures of a beautiful city, and Croatia and Greece will face off. We've had the starter of a game with Great Britain and Ukraine, and now for the main course of the day. Greece and Croatia, two of the countries with huge history, will face off in this game day clash. There's confirmation of the starter for 10. Ukraine beat Great Britain 90-61. The nightcap game later, Italy and Estonia. But the main course today, Croatia and Greece. Greece, 2 times EuroBasket champions. Croatia, multiple medalists. Have always been in EuroBasket since the breakup of the old former Yugoslavia. And now you've got a tie between two of the biggest profile countries in Europe. With me, Azania Stewart, the Great Britain and London Lions centre. Azania, this has whet the appetite. This is a formidable matchup.
It sure is, and as we finished our first game, Great Britain-Ukraine, the crowd started to come in early with the flags. Obviously, they're here to see the big Greek, the freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, MVP, champion. But, you know, he's had a fantastic game, but they did lose against Serbia not too long ago, a week ago, 100-94. The Joker, Jokic himself, put up 29 points, but Giannis had big 40 points. And he shot 14 from 25, so a lot of offense goes through him in this team. And then Dorset was 16, and then his brother, another Antetokounmpo, Thanas, had 12 points. So a lot goes through this Greek team, and this is why obviously the building is full to see a spectacle and a superstar.
Absolute superstar. But he's faced with some superstars from Croatia. They're going to be announced now. And Bojan Bogdanovic, you know, a veteran NBA player. But it's a Croatia in some people would say a Croatia in crisis. Yeah. Not in the second round of the World Cup.
Okay.
Really looking for self-examination of what's going on. Hey, but no better place to reverse that than in the EuroBasket.
Yeah, and you're right. Croatia have their superstars and NBA players, and this is what's fantastic about this time of year. Bogdanovic and Zubac's also, they had Hezon as well in double figures, both of all 3 of those. Zubac's with 21 points. They lost to Slovenia 67-68, excuse me, and then Finland 79-81. So they're searching for their first win, and this is going to be a big marks, but a great team. We've seen them in practice as well, haven't we, the last couple of days?
Oh no, and it's Croatian basketball. It's like, did they get Bogdanovic enough shots? They're just so great to watch. And they're going up against a superstar. Yeah. We'll talk about it more after the national anthems, starting with the national anthem of Greece.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise for the playing of the national anthem of Greece.
I know we say this consistently, but there's nothing like national anthems of national team basketball. You can see on the faces of players and those singing the anthems, including Giannis Antetokounmpo, how much it really means to these guys.
Yeah, Giannis sang it loud and proud with the crowd under way. That's always gets the excitement. You can feel it in the air, definitely as the crowd came in. And you know what? There's a lot of Italians here, as we get to see the third team of the day.
And there is Mr. Lusso, Mr. Castillo, and Mr. Holozov from France, Spain, and Bulgaria, respectively. And they are literally three of the best officials covering this game.
Fantastic refs.
I refer to it as the main course. We've had the starter, and this is the main course because this has got so many ingredients. You've got, obviously, a superstar. You've got a country trying to re-establish itself with great talent. There's so many stories on the floor.
Yeah, and there's the starting lineup. Kalathis, I think, is a big vet for them. And Dorsey also have been good scorers, and then the Antetokounmpo brothers are going to be a big part. But we saw Croatia play a bit of zone in their practice, so it'll be interesting to see if they bring that out. But I think Greece go a lot through that man there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, no doubt, is the player that we're going to be watching for today.
Oh, absolutely watching. As it says, two-time MVP. And yeah, lots of teams will try and zone him. Lots of teams will try and crowd the middle. And I think you've said in prep to this that he's improved his perimeter game so much.
He has, yeah.
And he is a basketball player that just has phenomenal talent, which makes him an MVP. You've got to be the basketball player as well, though. The talent and potential is never enough. And the other great thing about the Greeks is that their IQ in the point and the IQ on the sideline with Dimitrios Zetudis, EuroLeague champion coach, 16 and 19. He's now back in Fenerbahce. It's like this guy is one of the best. He's learned under one of the best in terms of Coach Obradovic, and he has been where you need to be best. Here is the Croatian lineup. Jalen Smith back with the national team, didn't play in the World Cup qualifiers. Bogdanovic does no introduction at all. Azania, Salic, and Zubac. We're talking about the talent of the Greek. This team has talent from top to bottom.
Yeah.
NBA talent, EuroLeague talent. Bojan Bogdanovic here you don't go into the NBA as a shooter and stay unless you're real quality.
Correct, and there he is. He'll be the player that we will want to watch. He put up a solid double-double in their game against Finland. So no doubt, he's a sniper shooter for me. If the Greek team have done their scout, you do not want to let him see the basket at any moment, really, because he doesn't turn down a good shot.
And it's always at this level, isn't it? It's always a little bit of a chess match as we see the coach who's had to coach Croatia through this tumultuous time. Milanovic almost got them to the second round of the World Cup. It took Finland to beat him with a last-second shot. Except, you know, it was just... But great credit to Croatia for staying with him because he's trying to rebuild this program. Tissot countdown to tip-off. We're a minute away. Your point, just to pick up on it. Yeah, Croatia have got shooters, but when you've got Antetokounmpo protecting the ring, you don't mind getting it out there and making them put it on the floor. If Greece let Croatia, I'd be amazed if Greece let Croatia stand there and shoot.
Very true. Well, Croatia points per game is 77 and Greece's points per game 81. So very similar, but you can't, or do you? If you're Croatia, do you let Giannis Antetokounmpo go off for 40 and make the rest of the four players on the floor score?
And you and I are having that conversation. That's the conversation the Croatian coaching staff would have toyed with in the build-up to this. Who are they going to ask to beat them? Are they going to try and stop Giannis? I don't think they can stop him.
Right, he's a Greek, the freak for a reason.
Exactly.
Right?
Stop other guys. You know, is it a case of saying to Nick Kalathis, make some threes, because he's not the best three-point shooter in Europe, but he's a great point guard.
Yeah, and number 2, Dorsey, has been having a great couple of games, so no doubt I want to stop him too if I'm Croatia. And
Dorsey off to the NBA with Dallas next year, so it's like, this is just EuroBasket. Sum it up in this game, because you've got talent every part of the roster, veterans, new guys, stories across the floor. This is why it's the best tournament to cover in the world. So wherever you're joining us from, this is Milan, this is game 2 on day 1. This is Croatia in the white and Greece in the blue. We've got a packed house, and this is game time. Oh, little full start on the play. And they're going to have to give that to Croatia because I think Antetokounmpo took off before the ball was out of the referee's hands.
Yeah, and that ruined my boomerang on my Instagram, Mark.
Oh, we'll have to ask him to do something like that. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for a boomerang.
Sorry. No, not for a jump ball in the middle.
No, exactly. Saric relieves the pressure. I think time with the basketball is going to be so important for Croatia. Need shots that they need. Lasagna with a lean away. Oh, beautiful release. High arcing mid-range jumper. Gets it to go.
And that's always nice to see your first basket go in.
Kalafis will come off the screen a little soft. Antetokounmpo will. They go pick and roll again, same play. Kalafis on the penetration for the layup. Love the option, but the execution poor. Hezonja outside on his way to Madrid.
Yeah, Hezonja, for me, really getting that first offensive shot.
Dario Saric tries to back in, tries to get Papanikolaou deep, needs a pass. Don't bring that ball out because they're going to queue up.
Yeah, they are. Thanos Antetokounmpo. We can't forget about that Antetokounmpo too. Great timing, block shot, and the excitement and the adrenaline gets the crowd in it. Good defense.
The great thing about it can't be a 14 reset. Ball didn't hit the ring, so they can't be much left on the shot clock. But Antetokounmpo pushed Papanikolaou, said, get on him, I've got your help.
Right.
So he literally forced him to make it hard for Saric to get space. When you've got that much IQ and talent, 2.9 seconds now for Croatia to get something here on the end line. Jalen Smith will inbound. Oh, no, they got the back screen open, but couldn't handle the basketball. Bogdanovic just couldn't handle the pass. Antetokounmpo is off with the early release. Not sure if Giannis Antetokounmpo in transition is their best option. Foul on the play.
Number 34.
The first on Giannis there, maybe a little push on. I don't know about that, but either way, referee is always right. That's where we're over here and they're over there.
Yeah, much closer than us.
Yep.
Back releases the pressure. Smith reverses Bogdanovic for the easy throwdown. The runway just opened up and he went into takeoff mode and throws it down for two.
Hey. And Giannis misses that shot there. Bogdanovic came to play also, Mark.
Lasagna moves it on. It could have gone to the dead corner, it didn't. That's a big call. And that has to be on Nicoletta, because if it's on Giannis, that will be second. Yeah, it's, well, that's for them. Let's hope it's on Kalafis. And let's hope for the crowd. It's on Kalafis too. Lasagna goes. Bogdanovic, speed set for three. Count it.
Bang in the corner. Early offense for Croatia. Looking good, Mark.
Wow, it's what has Bogdanovic done? Just played the game. They gave him the lane. He took it, gets his feet set, makes that.
And this is the zone that we kind of talk about. As Dorsey there asks for the foul, but he says if is he caught?
They've caught him. They've caught him for the flop. They've called the technical foul on Dorsey for the flop. Let's take a look. Lands, throws his feet out, and you know, officials
all over it.
Yeah, they're supposed to be looking at this as like, you know, someone trying to generate contact where it's not there.
It's a good call, but either way.
And that's the third team foul on Greece early in the first 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, and I spoke about, sorry to interrupt you, I spoke about Croatia running this zone. They did run back in it to start with. I saw it, we had a couple of days of pre-practice that I was in, and they spoke about the zone, and they're you know, clogging up the middle and making it difficult for Greece, and it's showing.
Yeah. And Antetokounmpo falls into that trap and takes the early three.
Right.
If he makes it, he's great, but that's the shot that Croatia are going to offer him. So here's Smith in the half court. Nice start for Croatia. Hezonja coming off the pick, goes short roll to Zubac, did travel, and he traveled again. The pass was a little bit harsh on Zubac because he didn't really give him any space to play with it. He should have just...
And it came in there like a bullet. It came in there
yeah,
fast.
absolutely. Catch it, get rid of it. You're not ready to play, don't play. Here's Nick Kalafis in the half court. Antetokounmpo out top. They're going to offer him the perimeter shot.
Yep.
Settles for the mid-range two, comes up short. Smith in transition. Bogdanovic wants to pick pop. Smith stops, pops, comes up short. Got to recognize Bogdanovic had popped wide open and he's hot. Here's Kalafis who pushes, then back, sit out. 2-3 zone. Kalafis gets to the foul line. They're going to offer Antetokounmpo the shot. This time he penetrates. Kalafis wide open for three. He's short. Well, there's your game plan.
Going well, if I'm Croatia.
They've got to be a bit careful about just staying in it too long, but Zubac just about, or doesn't. Poor pass by Smith, didn't give himself the chance for the angle. He like looking down there, but work harder to get the ball there.
Yeah, asks for a lot for Zubac to try and catch that. It doesn't put him in a successful place to be great.
No, absolutely, and Smith should understand that. Move the ball, line it up, we're in the three, is off again. And they will stay in this until Greece shoot them out of it.
Yeah.
Bogdanovic puts it on the floor, gets to the lane, throws it out. Salic for three is off. And Greece clear up the mess on the glass. And in transition, this is where Croatia have to be quick and they have to help. Antetokounmpo doesn't get the two, and at the moment, it's traveled. He got up, he didn't have to get up. As soon as he got up, it's a travel.
There is a travel.
Yeah, and the officials apologizing for it, but he has no choice.
No. But you know what was great about Croatia's defense there? Wow, they're getting back in transition. Literally, I think 5 players, all their foot in the paint, and just looking like a brick wall that Giannis Antetokounmpo is seeing. He has no option to the rim.
So the travel call on Bogdanovic, he had options. He didn't actually have to get up. There were people to give the ball to, but now they're just going to play 14 seconds of defense. Papanikolaou slips, doesn't get it. They go to the backside. Dorsey has it. Gets rid of the tough one, lines it up, steps back for the three. Got it. Tyler Dorsey is the answer at the moment.
Yeah, he's the only offense right now for Greece. But we spoke about him, though. Yes, it's the Antetokounmpo show, but he has a great second man with Dorsey.
Oh, and it makes the options for those second guys even better because Antetokounmpo's there. Hezonja loves that post up. Went the other way this time. Strokes it from deep. That's a matchup.
Yeah, and Hezonja, beautiful, good, solid body, strong to take that hit. And nice turnaround jump shot.
Kalafis wraps it. Antetokounmpo tries to muscle his way up, draws contact, and one. And as he should, you know, he's struggled a bit from the perimeter. Give me it deep, I'm going up.
Yeah, enough is enough here. I need to get on the board. And let's have a look. He imposed his will here. Big hit. And for sure, that's a foul, and he makes his way to the line.
And you saw Zubac get drawn to the ball, so he had the space. Kalafis is only going to throw it to one person, so.
Yeah, and a lot of fans here with their Milwaukee Bucks shirt on.
A lot of replica jerseys.
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo worth a lot of investment money for the NBA. There's a lot of people who want that shirt. On the free throw line for the three-point play.
And lovely to see it. I got a chance to speak to one of the assistant coaches, Josh, who's been working on Antetokounmpo's free throw, so that's looking much nicer than recent years. I'm happy to see that.
Oh yeah, 71% last year in the NBA, and again, as you know, talent isn't enough, is it? Again, Hezonja with a turnaround. Now they played him a bit harder, took away the space, had to go up through traffic, and Greece advanced the basketball. Croatia's defense is back, and Antetokounmpo in the lane, gets it to his brother going up. Oh! Makes the two, semi-block, but still gets it to drop. And after a stuttering start, Greece tied at 10 apiece. Bogdanovic off the glass for two. Kalafis' defense the last two times has been absolutely top draw. just takes the space away. Antetokounmpo from the corner.
Yes. Antetokounmpo to Antetokounmpo.
And the lid is off the basket. And we've got a ball game. Croatia. Got to believe a little bit here. Salic will hand it off. Bogdanovic. Saric cuts, faces up, nice pass. Zubac goes up, gets the two. Super action away from the ball. Papanikolaou got caught. Feet in the mud, nowhere to go. Great back cut, great pass.
Good job by Zubac there. Solid.
Antetokounmpo is not going to back down if you're going to leave him, but he goes long on it. I don't think there's any intent on the elbow. Hazonia just got out of space, and as he attempted to get back in, catches Papanikolaou.
Yep, and there we see the dunk into a block into a shot, I guess.
Oh, geez, slight little spin on it. It's like Zubac got up to block that.
Yeah, he did.
Tudis is asking for the unsportsmanlike, but it was accidental, not excessive. Struggling to see how that, but he'll ask because he wants that thought in the referee's mind.
Yeah, it's only Hazonia's first foul anyway.
And you know what? He's now got the referee's attention because the referee's now going to go back to him and explain it again. So Tudis is thinking, yeah, job done.
Right.
I'm now so important that you want to come talk to me. Albeit while the game is stopped and they've got to sort out the 14-second the shot clock. But when you have the right way of doing it and have the reputation he does, he knows how to play the game.
Right. And the fans are on their feet and loving it.
They go upstairs for Antetokounmpo, tries to create space, can't get the finish. Oh, he just stayed with it longer than anyone else and just throws it down in traffic. I don't know how you stop that.
That's tough, and that's extra possessions. That's extra hard work. He's stuck with it. He missed the first. And Bogdanovic here now coming off with a jumper.
And if you give Greece the chance to run, here they come, Dorsey. Hesitation, goes up, off the glass for two, doesn't get it to drop. Foul on the play. Antetokounmpo goes on walkabout. Tudis is asking straight away for the unsportsmanlike. Just take a look. Well, he actually has some justification because there's no realistic attempt by Bogdanovic
at the
to
ball.
He's from behind and he reaches round. It's a tough one to justify. I can't believe they're not going to look at it, but in fairness, Antetokounmpo got away with a massive shove to get the ball.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they're probably not going to have a look at it.
Dick Kalathis sits down. And this is the backcourt strength for Greece. You send a EuroLeague All-Star to the bench and you bring a EuroLeague All-Star into the game. Kostas Sloukas has been there and done it on every level. So Greece, I say this every time, genuine contenders in this tournament.
I would have to agree.
Giannis makes the first. And he puts a shift in every night, doesn't he? 30 points a game. He just does it all. Takes a second throw, is good.
3 from 3, and he will take a well-earned sub as Simon comes in for Giannis.
Agravanis for Giannis.
Lovely.
Agravanis, the great thing for Greece is that Agravanis averaging 13.7 points in qualifiers, so you're bringing in a quality European player for a superstar. So yeah, okay, you don't have Giannis, but you have a player.
Yeah, but also you don't want to do Giannis in the first quarter.
Hazonia with a three, looked good. Great work on the glass. Saric can't collect, and Dorsey looks really comfortable with Sloukas in the backcourt.
He does.
Has an option, moves the ball on, and Antetokounmpo goes back to him.
They're looking for the mismatch with Smith. They get it down low.
Aranis needs a pass, finds one. Going to have to put the three up. Is off. That's a rebound, and Hazonia is having a game here. I mean, looks as focused as Onia's. If he's focused like this, he is a major player.
Yeah, he's definitely locked in. He's missed a few shots, but everything that he's taken is in his, you know, in his motion, I guess, or in the offense. Nothing's been forced.
Really rising to the challenge, going inside. Saric faces up, likes this matchup, trying to go to work, gets to the middle, gets a little shove. Saric faces up, 6 on the possession, crosses over, gets into the lane, drops it down, and they're going to turn it over. And there's so many blue shirts in the keyway.
Yeah, and I don't really like that possession. I don't know if that's a successful place for him to go one-on-one. There's no ball movement. They're looking around. They can get a better shot than that.
Lucas goes pick and pop. Agravanis moves it on. To the combo, gets to the middle, drops it off. Papachu is off for the 3.
Offense called off for both teams.
It's like in a normal game.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Onia. Go pick and pop with Bogdanovic. That's a tough 2-on-2 matchup. Smith.
Zubac's looking for the ball inside.
Saric for 3 is no good. Chance to run. Papanikolaou. Dorsey is good for 3. That is sweet. From deep for Dorsey. Timeout Croatia. And the initial quality of Croatia. They've missed a few shots and Greece have just run it straight back up. They lead this one 19-12. Timeout Croatia. They can't panic. They've been good. They're still getting good shots. They've just got to believe they're going to drop.
Yeah, I think they need to just, this timeout is very, very good, but also Dorsey, we spoke about him. Yes, it's the Giannis show, but Dorsey can get hot and hot quick. He's 3 from 3 from that 3-point line. So we'll listen in to Croatia's timeout.
Only from the brothers, really, and that was good. In offense, they play in front, and they don't call fouls. They must be more aggressive. So when we attack hard, okay, plus, and Dorsey is the best shooter.
Getting some highlights of Antetokounmpo before he got that rest, and as we said in commentary, it wasn't working from the perimeter, so he just went inside and just beasted people. And 2 for 8 from the field for his 7 points.
Yeah.
And those 8 have all been standstill jump shots.
Yeah, excuse me, Dorsey has 2 from 2 from the 3-point line, not 3 from 3, but no doubt that 3rd shot will be coming very soon.
So he towed the line on one, I think.
Thank you.
But I like the way that Dorsey, we talk about this all the time. Accepting your role. Now, Dorsey's role is, hey, if I'm open, I've got to score. I've got the ability to score. I've got to make the defense play honest. If they step in, they clap. Same thing for Slukas. The guys on the perimeter know exactly what the deal is here.
Yeah, you're right.
Papanikolaou has been an NBA player himself. Was a star, is a star. Accepts the role now. He's the 5th guy. He's the 4th guy.
And he's happy to be there.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is about a team winning. Kunislav Simon, the veteran, goes in, goes deep on the pass. Ball's knocked away. Zubac can't get the shot away, but they got it deep as coach wanted. Zubac couldn't handle the basketball.
And solid defense by Thanis there.
Dorsey again gets into the little pocket, shoots the 2, hit this time, and the foul called. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Thanasis, good defense down here, back on Dorsey. And that one's not a flop, that is definitely a foul.
Absolutely, Jaden Smith took his space away. So. Substitution for Croatia is Karlo Matkovic will check in, and he replaces Ivan Zubac. Matkovic with Shedevita, and you know, one of those guys that Croatia are going to have to build things around going forward, still only 21. And he's on the floor with one of the veterans of European basketball, like Kunislav Simon, 37 now. So this Croatian program looking to ring the changes, but they need that experience as these guys come in.
Yeah, and this is good, especially with players like Bogdanovic you can learn from. The NBA players can't play throughout the international breaks through November coming up in February, so it's good to learn from those vets.
So Croatia have been stuck on 12 for a while, need to find a shot they're looking for. Bogdanovic attacks this time, off the glass for 2, tough move.
Yeah, very tough, and now with Thanasis and Giannis on the bench, why not go straight down and get an easy 2?
Petru is short. They've dodged 2 bullets on wide open looks for Ioannis Papetrou. And he's not going to miss many more. Kunosav Simon hesitates, goes with a license off pass, little give and go. That's a variation on a give and go.
Yep. Wide open in front.
Simon went down in practice that we saw yesterday. Good to see him out there.
Oh, yeah.
He looks good.
You're right. He did go down in practice, so that's fantastic to see him back out here.
Here's Kostas Sloukas.
Last shot here.
Comes off the screen, tries to turn the corner, drops it inside, off the glass. Foul called, and don't panic. You've got 1 second is all you need.
Yeah. Great
execution, throw it in deep, draw the foul, and you're going to end the quarter with 2 free throws. And Seaman just got caught underneath. Once you're underneath that deep,
it's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to either give him the 2 or you have to foul. The great thing for us, as we're here, you can see the interaction here. Like, referees talk about wanting to communicate. So, you know, Bogdanovic believes he's been hit a couple of times. He doesn't challenge the referee. He goes to have a quiet conversation. The referee needs to know that Bohan thinks I got hit a few times.
Yeah, and you know what? Referees are humans too, you know, and you just give them respect and you speak to them with respect and they'll give it right back. But if you're, you know, rude or disrespectful, then you usually don't get some calls your way.
Exactly.
But, you know, if you have a lovely conversation, they're more than happy to help.
So Bogdanovic off shot has gone down to post Laranzakis up because they got 2 seconds. They gave up the offensive rebound though, and the putback is huge.
Big rebound there.
Papetrou, watch the way he uses his body, well, he gives a little shove in the back, but you've got to hold your space better than that. But the finish in traffic, outstanding. What a finish to the quarter for Greece.
Yeah.
And after a stuttering start where they trailed 10-3, they now lead this at the end of the 24-16. You've got to still love the way this team plays as a group.
Yeah, and I think it's all energy for me. You know, big plays, teammates picking each other up, screaming, shouting, getting the crowd involved. All of those things matter and give you the energy. As you see the first half stats, Croatia shooting 55%, 6 from 11, and Greece 42%. And the three-point line, obviously not great for both of these teams. Are these teams three-point shooting? I think Dorsey's a great
three-point.
Yeah.
Croatia have got guys who can shoot the three without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. And that was the nice wide open Bogdanovic. He's finding himself some really good shots, and I think Croatia need to go kind of find him as much as they can. He's on 8 points.
And they went away from him a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, whether that's the Greek defense switching to stop the catches, the other telling stat on that was 7 free throws for Greece and only 1 for Croatia.
Yeah.
And it's with Zubac, you've got to think they've got to be a bit more aggressive. And coach said that at the timeout. Let's be aggressive in what we're running. Don't just try and create little nice shots over people.
Yeah, and we spoke about at the beginning of the game is that, okay, Giannis is going to go off for his, right? His 20, 30, 40, whatever he wants to go off for tonight. But what about the other players on the floor? Are you going to defend them? And Dorsey, for me, has been fantastic. I think, as you see right there on the money, you've got to stop the other 4. You know the superstar is going to go off when he's back in the game, so they're probably going to play that zone. Go ahead and download your app for the courtside. 1891, I have it. That's where you can listen to myself, Azania Stewart and Mark Clark, and also the fantastic games across the board. There is some great games, but this is the one that you want to listen to.
The main course of the day here in Milan, in my opinion, and here they go. Greece with possession at the start of this second quarter. Laranzakis gets his first real action of the game. Him and Sloukas in the backcourt. Antetokounmpo checks back in at the start of the second quarter. To go on baseline, gets a little space, extra pass. The wide open 3, Laranzakis is off. Great job on the glass. Bet you just plays position, backs his guy in, gets to the inside. Whistle on the play.
Yeah, Papetrou. gets fouled there. He is doing a shift, isn't he? He's working hard. Look what he does here. And they do call that foul, but before that play, he's working early. The shot goes up. He's on the opposite side of the rim. He puts the work in, and he gets the extra possession for Greece.
And he finished the quarter with the offensive putback, and he started the quarter with another piece of tremendous work on the glass. He's on the free throw line. But Petru, he's nearly an 80% free throw shooter, so again, solid, high quality, top level European pro on this Greek team that is so deep. And there's no wanting for belief on that bench. So Petru makes the first chance to make this a double-digit lead. Croatia just have to start getting some looks.
Yeah, I think they just need to get it simple.
Yeah.
I think they just... But the thing is, they're getting good looks. I don't know, the rim's been very kind to them.
Maverick,
this is a good look.
Bogdanovic passes it up, little hesitation, steps back, little step back separation. That's bread and butter for Bogdanovic. Doesn't make it, Hazonia for three. Can't get it to go. That's some work on the glass, and Antetokounmpo had to work.
And this is where Antetokounmpo for me is scary. Full transition and a foul. That's tough to defend. If you don't slow him down early and he gets speed, that is where the Greek freak is successful, in my opinion.
That's a great effort by Matkovic, you know, the young guy going after it, not shying away from the superstar. Make Antetokounmpo work for the rebound, but in the end, the inevitable happened. He got the rebound and then pushed it down the floor. Matkovic, who's given some minutes to Zubac, who checks back in. That's great use. Yeah, it's a great use of the quarter break. Goes out a couple of minutes before, gets the quarter break, couple of minutes after. He's going to have to play a huge shift.
Yeah, smart minutes, and that's what you want from your bench, especially if you're coming in for a big player like Zubac. You come in, you do your job solid on the floor, and yeah.
Antetokounmpo on the free throw line, trying to make this a double-digit lead. 6 from 10, Greece from the line. Big noise on the big part of that is they've been there 11 times now. Croatia still only have been one trip to the free throw line. Here's Madara in the half court. Kuzlov Simon. His experience is crucial now. They've got to weather this storm. Off the glass for two. Gets the soft roll. Does Madara.
That was a nice drive.
Serious, yeah. Under control as well.
Control, yep.
Slukas, who's always under control, takes the ball screen, gets a little hesitation, gets in the lane, off the glass, he's blocked. Zubac just owns that area on the break, 3-on-1, just got the right option. Bogdanovic for two, and Croatia ticking it over. Greece take the timeout. A nice little run for Croatia early here in quarter two. Coach Tudor says, we're not having any of that.
Yep.
Bogdanovic finishes the play, and we have a timeout.
And that was really ignited from great defense from Zubac. Blocked the shot, and now Croatia is in full transition mode. And that's where they're successful. We said, just keep chipping away at that scoreboard and get back to what is good for you. Let's listen in to the Greece timeout.
Zubac is with Giannis as well, so right now it's smooth.
Well, there's the replay of the big Zubac block and the transition. That's the great thing. Everybody committed to the transition. That ball hardly touched the floor.
Yeah, and they got rewarded for it.
Absolutely. And, the energy on the Croatian bench is really positive as well. And in the last few qualifying windows when they didn't qualify, they were questioned on that. They just didn't really know the answer to the problem they had. But they look like they found one right now because the atmosphere and the attitude of that roster looks really impressive.
Yeah, and I feel like there's some sort of belief within their team as well. Okay, they were down a fair few, but they stuck with it. And it's a long game, right? We're only in the second quarter.
Absolutely.
And you can't just lay down and die.
Here we go then after the Greek timeout. On Unfortunately, they cut away from Coach Tudis's play, but they are talking about Antetokounmpo and Zubac, and he thinks he can take him for quickness. But he stood and played 7 feet. The three is gone, and it's short. But the ball will stay with Greece as Agravanis' three looks a bit heavy, to say the least. Lucas has it on the sideline with a new full team.
The thing is, he can shoot those threes, and he shot a great clip yesterday. I know it was in practice, but man, they were shooting half-court shots, and he made all of his.
Dorsey's back. Everything looks a little bit quicker when Dorsey's back. Antetokounmpo, they just crowded the middle. Lucas with 4 on the clock, is going to have to put this up. Lucas takes the prayer, it rims in and out. Great work again on the glass. Dorsey shakes it and pulls it out. Steps back for a tough three. Absolutely drains it.
Oh, you better make that one, in my opinion. He has 13 points now. There you go. I told you, 3 from 3.
Wow. Dorsey looking like what he is now. Player going to the lead. Bogdanovic falls, needs a pass, rolls it off the floor. Zubac is fouled on the way up.
That was incredible. How did he even get that to Zubac? I would love to see that as replay. Look, slips, falls on the floor, spin moves, and push passes, and manages just to get it to Zubac.
There'll be coaches everywhere with that drill.
Yeah.
This is where you dive to the floor and roll it to your teammate.
That drill or draw up that play, either one.
Well, whatever.
Here goes Dorsey's play. Sets his feet. Man, he is dangerous.
And the two things there is he must have Tudis's confidence to do that, because,
oh yeah,
as you said, if he didn't make it, he was going to get some.
Yeah, you either get some or you get ripped. But at this level, and he has made his first 2, so maybe
exactly.
not.
But he's also in a great rhythm. He's playing super basketball, full stop.
Yeah.
The boy from Pasadena, that suburb of Athens. Great, he's just having a great season.
Yeah, makes the second, Zubac.
8-point game. Here comes Lucas into the half court. Antetokounmpo off the down screen. Going to hand off. Dorsey in the lane. Antetokounmpo wants the three, but it's going to finds Dorsey in the corner. That's a pass. And I think that's why Antetokounmpo and this Greek team are all on the same page.
Yeah, Dorsey said, oof, I'm hot. You better slow me down, Croatia.
And Dorsey steals. A chance to get in on the break, gets the 2. It's all about Tyler Dorsey at the moment. Croatia need the timeout. They take the timeout.
They better take the timeout and talk about that man. Number 2, Dorsey on the fast break. Lovely finish.
The play before, though, Antetokounmpo's decision
Right.
tells you everything about where this Greek team is.
Yeah, and that's Dorsey's 18th point.
Yeah.
We're still 6 minutes, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Second.
And Antetokounmpo's at the high post going, I don't need it. He's wide open. I'm going to give him the ball.
And he's happy to give it. Let's listen in to Croatia's timeout.
Just need that microphone to actually get into the huddle. Just waving it around the head of the player furthest from Coach Milimov. And that would have been an interesting timeout here, because it's not like Croatia are playing poorly here.
No.
It's, you know, they're hanging around. They're trying to hang in, because Greeks, after that stuttering start, I don't know how much better they can play. This is a Dorsey, 18, as you say, leading in every department.
Yeah, 1 steal. And remember, the Greeks are a very emotional team, right? That's what they go off. They love big plays. So you just got to weather the storm.
Yep. It's a great point. There's Zubac outside. Saric. Saric has got to start to become a scorer. Around a little shuffle cut to get Zubac down low, and he's going to travel. And that again, Agravanis is just playing smart, takes away the space, and just says to him, you're not going there, so get rid of it. And he just generates the travel. Yeah, he's going to pick it up.
Yeah, he does. He drags it. All over it.
Yeah, and Agravanis forces that free foot to the baseline. You can't step past him with that. Antetokounmpo spins into traffic, kicks it off. Slukas for three, count it. And Antetokounmpo leading the team in assists at the moment.
He doesn't need to score. But that's the thing, he brings so much attention on the defensive end. You have to pay attention to him, right? And then it opens up his teammates, and he's not afraid to pass the ball. Zubac's
going with a right-hand hook, doesn't get it to drop. Again, a little rush because he believes he has to get it away quicker. Antetokounmpo, foul line jump shot, knocks that down. And Greece are on a roll here.
Yeah, they are.
The timeout has had no effect on the rhythm. Coming up to halfway through this second quarter, and Greece are blowing this open. Mavra gets it off. Saric got to become a contributor right now.
Zubac's down low, good post play.
And it's that the defense again causes the turnover. And they have literally taken Croatia out any offensive rhythm.
Yeah, you're right about that. They have no rhythm at all, and the simple things that they would normally score aren't going in, so that's building some frustration, and everything that Greece is putting up is going in. That, you know, puts a dagger in the heart sometimes.
And they've gone away from the zone. Maybe they need to go back and look at it, but once this Greek team start to do this, there's not a lot, whatever defense you're in.
Yeah, and Antetokounmpo loves that spin move, right? Really likes to feel the physical hit on the defense.
Pick and pop, Saric, as I keep saying, has to start to become a scorer. Dario Saric, with his NBA pedigree, has got to step up now for Croatia. Antetokounmpo lines up the three, is short. Chance to run. Krunoslav Simon has it, has numbers down the floor, but delays it. Simon with the floater, doesn't get that, but gets his own rebound. Needs a pass, finds one. Bogdanovic being starved of the basketball, has to go to find it. The open three in the corner is short.
Here comes Giannis.
Gets his own, throws it up. They're going to call that offensive. Wouldn't mind seeing where Saric was when the contact was had.
Not sure about this one, let's see. But this is where he's dangerous. I spoke about it. It's tough. Maybe just pushes him off. I'm not sure about that one.
When Saric does the right thing, he gets in line and tries to take the contact, but by the time the contact happens, on that replay we can't tell.
We'll give the good defense, Saric.
No, definitely that.
He was in the right place.
Yeah, definitely good defense where it's a foul. But the impact of that is that that's Giannis' third foul.
Is it?
And he's on his way
to the bench. It's not. And Croatia, you're happy about it?
They've given it as 2 fouls on the caption. I thought we had him at 2 early on.
No, he's 2.
Oh, okay.
This is second. But either way, you don't want him to pick up another one before half-time. So he's gone to the bench and he's subbed in for his brother.
Smith steps back for a 3. Again, they're the shots they have to make. Hezonja for 3. And the one man who's been consistent throughout this first half. Hezonja ticks it over again.
Yeah, Croatia definitely needed that.
Need to get to single digits if they can. Try and go into the half-time with some momentum, because all the momentum is with the Greeks at the moment. Here's Slukas, guarded by Saric after the switch. Slukas tries to get a little separation, steps back, quick release on the 3. Count that. In his own time and space, gets his feet set. Saric on the inside, decides to kick. Hezonja got it.
He's so smooth, isn't he? And nobody rushes him, he just jogs back.
Yep.
I meant to do that, guys. And yes, you did. And he is the offense that Croatia needed.
Dorsey off the screen, gets the stagger, gets his feet set, puts it up. He's short, he's missed one. Write that one down with 3:18 to go.
And Dorsey's maybe just tweaked his ankle there. I don't like to look at it in slow-mo, so I'm not going to look. He's grabbing his ankle.
Let's take a look.
I don't want to look.
Oh, he stood on his toe.
Okay, good.
So Saric steps on his toe. He's trying to move away, which means his foot didn't move and he fell over.
Okay.
But in that situation, sometimes you can stretch, but it's a straight line stretch. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So on the toe, and he just fell over.
Yeah.
But he's all right. Looks like he's on the floor and all right. And you know that Tudis and Dorsey are now going to push that. You gave me the tech for the feet. Now look what that looks at. Nothing like it. The officials are going to talk about it because the Tunis has asked them to.
Right.
It just seemed like a coming together to me, and I think that's how they're going to look at it.
And good jobs by the referees to put together, have a chat, and they don't want it to go any further.
And it takes the, you know, that little chat away from the action, takes the emotion out of the moment.
Yeah, good job, referees.
Here's the three from Slukas, and
really lovely.
You don't need much separation when you get rid of the shot that quickly.
No.
Croatia down 15, but they've got a chance now. They've had a stop and a score, and now they've got a chance to score again. Smith pops it. Saric has got to score.
Travel.
And they're going to call him for the travel. When you're second-guessing yourself, it doesn't matter if you play for the Phoenix Suns or, I nearly said something else. It doesn't matter which Suns you play for, you're still going to be second-guessing yourself.
Yeah, but here, look, you see him. He thinks about shooting the three, and he puts it down late. And he should have maybe just shot it.
Yeah, and Slukas does the right thing, sets up in a way where if he's going to go past him, he has to travel.
Right.
Kalathis back in the game.
Easier said than done.
I know.
Isn't it? We're just here.
It's easy from here.
We can talk all day about it.
All world sitting here. Here's Slukas again, guarded by Saric. They got the mismatch again. Papanikolaou, who hasn't troubled the scorers, gets that trademark three. Nice pass, Bogdanovic. Oh, he's blocked. Line him up, knock him down. Antetokounmpo, great effort defensively. Dorsey in the corner for three, it's short. Kalathis keeps it alive. This team is relentless.
Yeah, they're working hard. And
absolutely relentless.
Yeah, second block from Antetokounmpo, playing tough.
Stops and pops and can't get the three to go. Saric comes down with a rebound. They've got to find Saric a way to get some confidence here. Azania gets stripped by Dorsey. And Greece on the run here, turned over, and somehow they managed to get it back. Slukas has it and says, hey, we're not ready. Let's get on the same page.
Dorsey holding his finger here, grabbing his hand, so hopefully he's all right.
It's too hot.
Yeah, he is. I like that.
Slukas stops and pops for two, is long. Should have stepped back with some separation for three. And here's Jalen Smith. To an extent, and I'm not expecting him to be Tyler Dorsey level right now, but he's got to start taking some control of what Croatia do.
Yeah.
Puts it on the floor, down the lane, off the glass for two, blows it. The decision was perfect, just got to finish the play, and Croatia have had chances.
Yeah, and they've had exactly what they want, to be honest, at the rim, and just like that layup, just don't have the finish in them. But they're doing a very good job getting exactly what they want.
Penetration off the glass. I thought you said he'd hurt his finger.
Yeah, you said he was hot.
And I said he'd hurt his foot. So Dorsey's doing it all, shooting the three. And let's Mario Hezonja know about it as well on the way back. Nice little exchange. Smith steps back for three, makes it. Coming to the game, Jalen Smith knocks down the three. Timeout Greece, and the Tunis, who I just have to love the way it's like if he doesn't like it, he's going to let him know.
Yeah.
And that's why they're relentless.
Yeah, they are. Good reverse layup by Dorsey. His hand isn't hurt, it's just on fire.
Greece timeout. Hopefully we'll get the microphone in, and this, because they're always, even though sometimes if people do find the language a little bit difficult, as we've always said, it's an emotional place. And Coach Tunis is an emotional coach. So I don't think we're going to get to hear this, so...
Back in the day when I was playing in the EuroBasket, the coach could decide if the mic was in there or not. Can that still happen? Can they still deny the mic to go in there?
I'm never sure if the mic's in there at the moment. Okay. I'm not quite picking it up. Sometimes they get a little bit concerned about people seeing the board.
Right.
Where you're drawing up whichever play you want to run. But in terms of stats here, Croatia, 11 turnovers. Greece have turned it over once.
Yeah, they've looked after the ball very, very well.
If there's a nation that values the ball as much as anywhere else in the world, it's Greece. And I mean, they just do it. The ball is theirs when they have it. Slukas has been great. Now, him and Kalafas playing together is a serious combination in the backcourt. Papanikolaou, as we said, is almost that veteran glue at the moment. And this is a small, quick, small ball lineup for Greece. Up 14 with the basketball. Kalafas outside the three-point line. And Croatia have decided to match the size and have taken Zubac out. Kalafas steps back for three, knocks it down.
Two. Either way.
But if he's starting to make the jump shot, good night.
You got a problem.
All relative, though. He's a good jump shooter. He's just not a Dorsey jump shooter.
No.
Here's Jalen Smith, who looks like he's coming to play right now. Gets a little separation, puts it on the floor, tries to cross it over. Has to give it up, though. Bogdanovic, they've given him no options here. He's going to have to put up a tough one. They're not going to get it away. And you've got to blame Jalen Smith a little bit. Spent too long with a basketball.
Yeah.
Not getting any reaction from the defense. Gave it to Bogdanovic 6 seconds to go. What's he going to do?
Yeah, but I'm going to give it to the Greek defense, man. They are putting the pressure on that. They don't even have a look at the basket.
And foul, Croatia take one. They've got them to give, so Smith takes the decision to take the foul, which only gives Greece 7.9 seconds to, and they still have one more to give. The interesting thing is this coach going to bring players into foul, or are they going to play it honest for the last 7-8 seconds?
Honest, it looks like.
Looks like Kalafas steps back, just made his last jumper. Looks like he's going to go to work here. Steps back for the three, it's short. And that'll do it for what is a clinic of a first half. Tremendous performance. Croatia came out fired up and performed. But then inspired by Dorsey, Greece just put on a show. They lead it at the half, 46-30, and they look good.
They look very good, and obviously we spoke about the Greek, the freak, but really it's the Dorsey show. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal is igniting this Greece offense. And then on defense, Thanasis, in my opinion, is the defensive stopper. He's playing solid defense, he's being aggressive, he's screaming, he's shouting, he's beating his chest, and this Greek team look well-rounded.
Oh, absolutely rounded. We're going to sound like a recording throughout this championship, but knowing your role, knowing what you have to do,
and staying in.
And staying in there. Yeah. But defensively, you've got to give yourself up for the team.
Yeah. And do you know what I really like about Giannis Antetokounmpo? Yes, he is the scorer. Yes, he is the go-to. As we see the stats there, 55% for Greece, 12 from 22, and then that three-point line has been very, very kind, but it's only been to Dorsey shooting 25%. The rebounding game pretty even if I'm going back in, but it's the turnover game. 12-1 turnover, that is pretty much the game. Bogdanovic with 10 leading all scorers, and Dorsey with 20 big first half points. And just going back to my point, sorry, to Giannis, you know, he established himself, but it wasn't working. And what happened? He drew the defense, and then kicked it to his teammates who were hot. He's not afraid to pass off the ball, and that is where the MVP for me is fantastic, is where things aren't working, it's not always your night. And here we get to see the first half highlights, and we'll probably see some of his passing. Good screening there, that's nothing to do with it, but that's a big block shot.
This is the second quarter. This is quite late in the second quarter, this highlight.
Yeah, but also, sorry, Croatia's only down 16, and they can ignite with somebody like a Bogdanovic. Zonye is playing very, very good. They can ignite a quick, you know, 6-8 point turnaround, and then you get that momentum, because like I said, Greece runs off energy.
And it's like, and that's the other thing about the Greeks running off energy. 12 turnovers are going to fuel that energy.
Yeah, 12 is too many.
And some of those turnovers are just technical turnovers, you know, travels.
Yeah.
It's like their travel, the pressure generates those. And you look at the Greeks and people go, oh, you know, they're not up the floor, but what they do in the half court is literally decide where they want you to play.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're going to beat us, this is how you're going to beat us.
Yeah.
And then you really have to roll with a rule. You have to go with that and play with what Coach Atulis wants you to do. And And that's the best thing about this group. You've got superstars doing it for each other.
Well, Croatia played that zone in the first half. It worked well, but like I said at the beginning of the game, do you let Giannis go off for his and stop everyone else? Well, right now, Giannis hasn't really done much, and it's Dorsey that you need to go in and talk about, because he has 20 points and 20 too many if I'm Croatia, but boy, has he been good.
And the thing is, Dorsey shoots 41% across the season from the three-point line in the EuroLeague.
Okay.
And so, like, yeah, he's a good three-point shooter, but as you say, do you want to take him to get to his 41-point average, or Anthony Kumbo to kill you on the inside? And they went away from the zone a little quickly, perhaps. And I know that Slukas comes in and shoots, but anyway, we'll talk about this more. Get a rest, because you need it after that. We'll see you shortly for the second half. Bye for now.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Nash trying to step in, puts it up, gives Turkey a 1-point lead. Wow, Korkmaz. And now a turnover. Here comes Vojvoda. And Hunga slides in for the dunk. And that's about the only, you talk about Hungary needing something, get turnovers and points. Germany, and now they get a steal. Wagner, 3-on-1 break, takes it all the way. It gets blocked by Yabusele. The great hustle from the man wearing the white headband. Now makes a penetration by Schengen. In the lane! Wow! Goodness gracious! Give this man some credit. Arena. Open floor, 3-on-1 break, low. Oh, look at me. Look at that! How do you like me now? And Maldo low, just sensational stuff. Giving it over to Dennis, the menace.
Now we see Doncic in the post.
Uh-oh, he goes around! And he throws it down on Iggy!
Again, I would love to see Slovenia do that more. He can post up every player on this court.
And the handoff to Big JB!
Beautiful, beautiful play. Again, you love to see the post players cooperate like that. Great drop off from Sabonis, and
turns it over. Kuzminskis hustles down the floor, gets rejected by Chanchar.
What a block from Chanchar.
Incredible rim protection, and then he finds it in, and he scores, and he's fouled. It's the play of the game. Vlatko Chanchar.
Both ends, amazing. Fantastic block, and then to run the floor and be able to finish strong. Beautiful.
Now, big shot, three, got it! Big three-pointer! Jonathan Tabu silences his crowd in overtime. I mean, look at this one. Monsieur Tabu, s'il vous plaît. Well, another three. Have it, pump it, have it all the way. Oh, baby! Javi, sweet Obisa, Sabrisi, unbelievable! Are you serious?
What a play! Unreal by Manu Talasvili, who scored for the slam.
you're getting a look at one of the best halves of basketball in EuroBasket. Dorsey's just been phenomenal. All the hype before the game, obviously, about Anthony Kumbo, and he's had a really seriously good game. But Dorsey, especially as the Croatians went to that zone, has 20 in the half, 67% from 3, 75% from 2, and 100% from the line. I mean,
all in 14 minutes.
Tell me where he's gone wrong.
Nowhere. Like you said, he has had the hot hand and has done incredible for this Greek team. He's really ignited the offense. And now, if I'm Croatia at halftime, I've got to talk about him, right? 20 points in the first half. You cannot let him go off. He's going on the way for a 40-point game. That's usually Giannis's scoreline. But here's Bogdanovic, who's done very well, 10 points, 3 from 7. Maybe needs to get himself going a little bit more. But Greece, have you seen, has made it very, very tough for him to score.
And he's only taken 1 3.
Yeah.
Now some of that is, well, most of that is going to be the way the Greeks have decided to guard him.
Right.
But he's good enough to find enough separation.
Okay.
But he does need a guard that actually realizes that. You know, because he's not going to have long to catch it and get rid of it. So he needs it when he's ready to let go of it. And it's because I don't think they have enough. They can't rely on Zonia. Without Saric scoring, Zubac is struggling. You know, where are they going to get enough points to get back in this game? And defensively, as you've said right from the get-go, they're picking their poison. But at the moment, they picked their poison, and their poison went for 20.
Right. Yes. And Saric, I'm looking for his scoreline. He has 0 points right now, 3 rebounds. He is pretty, he's sitting on a donut, so that's not a good look for him. So they need to find him down low. Kind of out of sync, in my opinion, Mark. Croatia trying to find their momentum and their vibe and the way they play, and the Greeks have literally just pushed them out on every single thing they've got. And even when they've got a clear line to the rim, a big Antetokounmpo's come over and blocked it and probably hurt their confidence.
And that's the thing that really makes it not easy. That's not the right word, but that's what makes them able to run, because they know if they get broken down, he's there.
Right.
And that's why protecting his fouls is important. But when he wasn't in the game, Petru and Agravanis just played huge.
Yeah.
Because they don't really have, there isn't an absolute out-and-out center in this Greek roster. They've got guys who can play inside and post up, but they're largely big forwards who know how to play with their back to the basket. Which is interesting, because I'm not sure how many teams are going to be able to match up with them.
Correct. And if I'm Croatia here, as we see the leaders there, we know Dorsey, we've spoken all night about him. But if I'm Croatia, right, I've gone into the halftime and I've spoken about this lead, right, that we've got to chip into. It's 30-46, we're down 16, yeah? We've just seen Great Britain lose by 30 points. We do not want the Greeks to come out and have the exact same half and put us in a hole. We want to keep chipping, we want to keep fighting. So even if you're down, you've got to this is a tournament play, and I think a lot of teams forget that. They get all worked up and, their feelings get hurt. We're down by 20, 30. No, you've got to play till the very last second. So I hope Croatia have spoken about that at halftime. Say, listen, boys, let's just chip away at this. Let's get our offense. And, usually if you have a bad shooting clip in the first half, that's usually not the same in the second.
Yep.
Or if you're very hot, Dorsey, doesn't really happen in the second. So let's see how it goes in the second half. This is why it's so exciting about basketball.
No, you're so right. We've said this about this group because Estonia are going to play Italy later on, and the expectation is Italy will win, but Estonia, they've got players who can get hot on any given night. Croatia don't want to be going into a game against them having to win or having to talk about margins. You've just got to come to play every moment, every second in a EuroBasket.
Yeah, and that's it, right? On paper, we can say this person looks better, this person's got a higher ranking, but we all do our shoelaces up the exact same way. We come out here and we play hard. And so with this type of tournament, okay, yes, Italy is the better, they're at home, whatever, but Estonia have been playing very solid. They're a good team unit, and they're no doubt now they are fighters. They are going to play up to the very last second.
Well, last-minute instructions from Coach Mulamarov, and two objectives here. Just win the third quarter. If they can win the third quarter, they're in the game. You know, they're only 16 down. If they just have to win, play it possession by possession, win the third quarter, and make Greece think about what's going on. Because at the moment, they're just playing. And the one thing he said that is so true is, you know, guys like Dorsey who have hit 20 in the first half don't want half-time. You know, they don't want to go and sit down and have a drink. They're ready to play.
They have the problem with the fouls. We're going to crowd you over there.
Like
and let them cross in your bodies over there.
I need more than a drink.
No, we go one-on-one with Nick and he's fighting. Only Tyler, we may give him some of that.
And they are looking very, very good. But it's only a 16-point game, and that can be eaten up very quick, especially with Bogdanovic. Hezenya shooting very well. So that can go away quickly, so they need to stay focused. But go ahead and download your QR code and get the app for EuroBasket. All the latest information, highlights, scores. It's a fantastic week of basketball across Europe.
Here we go then. Start of the third quarter. Mario Hezenya will inbound the basketball. Greece go back with a starting lineup, as do they insert Kunislav Simon into the starting lineup in this third quarter. And he'll come off the down screen, go to the handoff. Bogdanovic, to get him a good look. Goes all the way to the ring for 2 and 1. Couldn't be a more perfect start for Croatia. Great action.
I think you heard me.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they've got that good link into our commentary in the locker room.
But do you know what I love about Bogdanovic? He's so smart, just keeps the dribble alive, pries in the paint, gets closer and closer, and finishes. And there, I said it. You just need to chip away at the score. Misses the free throw, though.
You forgot to include the shoot from the free throws.
Sorry, you know? Next time.
Kalathis in the half court. And the other thing Croatia will hope here is trying to play maybe a little softer, trying to take the tempo out of the game could really help them. They get the defensive stop. Kunislav Simon gets to the foul line, drops it inside. Zubac has to finish! And he does.
Yes, Zubac wants the and one. That is a big dunk.
I'm with him for the and one.
Yeah. That got me excited, Mark.
Dorsey gets inside, needs a pass. Pops it out to Kalathis. Great entry. Antetokounmpo is going to come down, but they're going to call jump ball. Okay, apart from the missed free throw, you've written that perfect start down. This is it. There's the script. You know, it's score, foul, blah, blah, and then they get a held ball with Antetokounmpo. Get a stop here. All of a sudden, we're in single digits.
Yeah, but I spoke about the Greeks. They had to stay focused. They didn't think Croatia was going to come out and just let them win. And
Zubac is just, it's a sucker play. Go to the long side.
Let's have a look. The second foul by Zubac.
But that's one mistake against 3 really good decisions. So stay with the positive. Antetokounmpo will go to the free throw line after making the play.
He goes with his routine. I've said he's worked a lot of that. His free throw percentage. He used to have this hitch in the back of his head to his neck. It's gone now. I find it's a little bit there, but much smoother shot. I don't know who I am. I think I am, Mark.
No, I'm
just critiquing.
No, it's you say what you see, and he's a 70% free throw shooter now, which he wasn't. Yeah,
I'm a fan of him. I've watched him as the crowd shouts MVP. I've watched him through his NBA career, and he just had that hitch in that free throw, and he's worked very, very hard on it, and it looks much, much smoother.
Well,
and there we have it. 2
right
for 2.
On cue. Right on cue. Re-establishes the 14-point advantage. Jalen Smith. Croatia can't get disappointed. Nice, same play. They get Bogdanovic off a stagger for 3. He's got to knock it down. You know, the whole gym wanted that to go down, except for the Greek fans, obviously.
And that rimmed in and out, and that's what I was talking about in the first half. They had great shots and exactly what they wanted in their offense, and it isn't going in, really. It's like a little lids on the rim.
But the tempo's like dropping out of the game a little. Into the combo on the inside, leans away, kicks it out. Dorsey is wide open, misses the free. That's a rebound by Papanikolaou, but he can't get the putback, and Zubac's get there, better late than never. Simon. Breaks the defense down, gets in the lane, floats it for two, is good. You've got to like almost the sucking the energy out of the game is helping Croatia.
Yeah, and out of this arena, right? This is a lot of fans that were behind Greece. And I told you, Greece is a very emotional team. So they're just waiting for the big play, and this could be it. There it is.
And they changed the shape of the defense for whatever reason, and they left Papanikolaou wide open in the corner. And that, you know, absolutely naked, no coverage at all, and he just buried it. Azonia takes the ball screen, thinks about it, goes inside, Zubac inside out, extra pass. Azonia wide open for three, is short. And Greece are making wide open ones, and Croatia not making enough. Kalathis for two.
And that's what Nikolaevas does so well. Just dices, slices up the defense. Easy two-pointer.
Upstairs for Zubac, too many stairs. Simon off the glass for two. They just have to hang tough and any sort of little run the Greeks have.
Yeah.
Just win the third quarter, Croatia. You've got to do that. They go upstairs. Great job by Zubac, read it. Numbers down the floor here, 4 on 3, 5 on 3 if they're quick. Open play, Smith, wide open, knocks it down for three. Croatia on a roll here.
Yeah, and coach is energized. He's saying, hey, let's go, we need to be better.
They've just got to shift at this end of the floor. Opens up for Dorsey, gets in the lane, drops it off. Antetokounmpo, watch out down the lane, off the glass. They're going to call the blocking foul. Azonia looks up and says, really?
Yeah, that's disappointing. Let's see.
Probably went sideways. Yeah. And referees don't make bad calls.
No, never. And there was the wide open three, excuse me, Mark.
And this thing about you, we've talked about Papanikolaou, haven't we? Like, he doesn't need to take too many, but if you leave him open,
yeah, he'll shoot it.
He's an NBA vet who plays EuroLeague now, back in Olympiacos, and he's an NBA vet, so why wouldn't he make a wide open three in the corner? There's always so much, there's never a quiet game when Greece play.
Never a quiet game.
Always a little bit of chipping going on. .13 game. Key point of the game, really, if Croatia can turn this into a 9-point game, they'll believe they're right in this. Into the combo on the free throw line, as we said, much improved. Looks solid from the line. Goes 2 for 2 again. Jalen Smith, got to have some confidence after making the last three. Off the glass, won't get the two. Will go to the free throw line though.
Yeah, but wait to be aggressive. Put your head down. Put the pressure on the referees to call it. Here he goes, takes his step, takes the bump. Good. Good job by Smith. Imposing himself right here.
You know, you're in as the naturalized player as Dorsey is, and you've got to, you're not doing it for people, but you've got to take your responsibility on the group, and he's starting to do that right now. To a 13-point game, chance to make it a 12-point game, 6:34 to go in the third. ...21 minutes on average in the EuroLeague last year. Antetokounmpo thought about the three, changed his mind, gets it to Dorsey, who's not going to think about anything apart from trying to attack the defense. Handles it, as it gets to the hoop, Azonia fouls him. Just gotta maintain control. You had him under pressure.
Yeah, you did.
Just go for a little bit too much.
Yeah, you had him on the ropes here. He just slaps in. And when you slap in like that, any aggressive karate chop to any player, a referee is going to call it.
Coach Tudis probably thinks he deserves 6 unsportsmanlikes at the moment. I like the interpretation is, though, is that a genuine action? Has he really got a chance of playing the ball?
Yeah.
Dorsey's gone past him, and the answer is no, he hasn't got a chance of actually getting to the ball.
I hate that play, in my opinion.
Yeah, and people are getting very hung up with the wording on it, but at the end of the day, Dorsey makes 2 for 2, which is all that really matters. Jaden Smith.
And it keeps ticking over. Dorsey's to, you know, he's 20 points, but that's his first 2 points, and now he's seen the ball.
Lasagna on the pick and pop.
Go through the rim, and he gets the big rebound.
Pushes, numbers don't really favor him, but he goes lob, beautiful pass. And it wasn't as if the pass was so good and that Antetokounmpo's athleticism, the pass was beautifully weighted. Down the other end, same way. Foul on the play.
But the luxury, as we see this here, the luxury of throw it up.
Yeah.
And Mr. Antetokounmpo will go and get it. Perfect. I told you we have 14, the deluxe of 14 different camera views. Oh, we forgot about the one upstairs. That's 15.
The little spider thing. Spider cam.
The bird's eye view.
Yeah.
That's 15 cameras I counted. I'm still waiting for my beauty shot, Mark.
But that's why everyone needs the app. There are so many angles and shots that they're going to get with the app. So, including Zubac on the free throw line as he makes the first. Credit to Croatia, they're hanging tough.
Yeah, they are.
This will make it a 14-point game. 5:50 to go.
Quick maths. That took a while for me to figure that out, but that's why you're here, my partner in crime. Thank you very much.
And the other thing is, this game, so much action. We've still got 5:50 to go, and the quarter seems like there's been so many things to talk about already. Here's Kalathis in the half court, hands it off. Dorsey thinks about the ball screen, will now come off it a second time. Smith does a great job getting around. Antetokounmpo in the lane, gets it off. The 3, Agravanis.
I told you about that.
What do you do if you're Croatia? You stop Antetokounmpo, you get him to force it out, and Agravanis just nails it. Smith answers with 3 of his own. Credit Croatia, they're hanging tough. Kalathis, Antetokounmpo, trail man 3 is off. Chance to eat into the lead now. Bogdanovic takes the ball screen. Zubac is diving, he was open, missed him. If they could change the angle, he could still get it, but they don't go there. Kunislav Simon, 10 on the possession. Simon for 3, got it! Sweet, sweet release with the left hand. And Tudis has seen enough. Let's get together, Greece, take the timeout.
And Simon there, beautiful play. He realizes Antetokounmpo's hands down, man down. He hits that shot. Boy, you better guard him.
An 11-point game. This is as close as they've been in a while. Greece take the timeout. Let's hope we get the mic in here, because the Tudis is...
Timeouts have been good, haven't they?
Yeah.
Don't hustle. And they make 3-pointers, that's the comeback. We stop the game. 4 fucking drives.
At this point, Mark, I do it all. I'm a referee, I'm a coach, I'm a commentator. I'm going to have to take that mic off of that man and get it in that timeout. We need inside information.
To be fair, he tried to.
No.
No, he did. He had it in.
And they pushed him out.
But then whichever one of the Greek bench is the guy not in uniform says...
Yeah, but he's on the wrong side.
Move it away.
He's on the wrong side. He's on court side. He needs to be behind the huddle over.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do it all, darling.
Well, you know, it's like...
Antetokounmpo there with 18 points. That's a deadly, but he's shooting 5 from 15. Either way, he's going to get his 20 points, isn't he? He's a specimen, in my opinion. That's why he has his own shoe, Greek the Freak. Anyway, scan your QR code to get your live stats and more. I have it on my phone. Mark, I don't know what type of phone he has.
I have a smart enough phone to scan that. Here we go then. The Tudors would have wanted to make some changes. We want to make sure he runs the right option here. But more importantly is, as he said, don't help one pass away in that huddle. Dorsey with some snow on it, doesn't get it to go to teardrop. That's work on the glass. In out, Kalafis for three is short. And Greece come up with it again. Dorsey thinks about it, steps back, moves it on. Agravanis attacks it on the dribble. Turns it over. Saric is fouled mid-court.
Excuse me, that was a big rebound and from Giannis Antetokounmpo there. Look, he just, good floater by Dorsey. Tips again. Outworking Croatia, in my opinion, Mark.
All on his own.
All on his own. And
Greek fans realise there's an issue here too. Their volume's gone up. Yeah. Zubac on the inside, throws it down. Kalafis switched. Kalafis trying to guard Zubac in the post. Is a mismatch of all proportions.
Yeah, and with that rebound, that puts Giannis on a double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds.
He picks and pops. He's going to put it on the floor now, going to work. Doesn't like the option. Zubac tries to hold his space. Giannis on the turnaround is no good. And they have a chance to cut this to 6, and Croatia have been phenomenal in this third quarter. Bogdanovic, guarded by Kalafis, may try and back him in here. Gets in deep, little lean away for two, is sweet.
And they're really picking on Nicolaitis right now, aren't they? They're just really seeing the mismatch, and whoever's got him, they're going at him.
Kalafis off the screen, gets the elbow, little push shot for two. That's him trying to make up for what happened the last 2 trips. And this is a serious run here by Croatia. Bogdanovic taking responsibility, needs a pass, finds one. Jaden Smith wants the ball screen. Saric set the screen, you don't have to fight it. Smith now with 7 on the possession, gets some separation. Jaden Smith with some confidence.
Yeah, he should feel it. He hasn't missed the last couple of shots. Just lines it up right down the middle. And Croatia back in the game.
62-58 now. Dorsey, is he going to be the answer? Or is Antetokounmpo moves it on? Agravanis' feet set is way short. A little bit outside his range. Just a couple of steps outside the three-point line. Simon.
He loves that shot.
Off the glass for two. Yep. Trademark bank from Kunoslav Simon. And the Atudas timeout has done nothing to stop this run. 2-point game, don't forget, it was 16 at the half. Momentum is a crazy thing. Dorsey sucks the air out of Croatia. And the Greek fans are pumped again.
And just like that, it's a foul.
Foul,
yeah.
Number 7 of Greece.
Dorsey just has a really lovely high arcing, gets off the floor and hits that threes. 3 from 4 from the three-point line there. 25 points for him. But Croatia have done, we talked about it now, didn't we? They just chip away at that scoreboard. It was only, what's it, 16?
16 at the half.
16 at the half. Chip away at it, get the momentum back, take the energy from Greece, which they have. And this man at the line, Simon, has done a very solid job, in my opinion.
Oh, you know, we made the point, he started the second half, didn't start the game. The 37-year-old veteran still getting it done at 37. Age is just a number in his case.
Yeah, he has 12 points, make that 13. Lucky 13 for him.
Issue for Greece now, though, or for Croatia now, is Slukas back in the game. And I'm not sure how deep Croatia are going to go. Bogdanovic is probably going to go the whole game at the moment. In the half court. Papapetlu doesn't get it to go. Well, they went inside and tried to get something out of Papapetlu. Bogdanovic all the way to the ring is blocked. That is a block. He had no right to make that block.
And they have numbers.
Slukas is shot for 3. And Croatia still chipping away.
And they haven't put in Thanasis, in my opinion. He's been tough on the defensive end, but either way, Croatia, here they go. Bogdanovic
Again, he's doing so well, putting it on the floor, kicks the open three. And they're going to call it offensive on the glass. Saric is just desperately trying to get himself going. And at the moment, he may well be the missing ingredient for this Croatian team. If Saric can get going in the fourth, they have weapons.
Yeah, he's still on a donut.
Yeah. And he's 0 for what? A lot, or enough, too many. Zubac sits, they sit Simon and Zubac at the same time with 1:15 to go. They're just going to try and survive this last minute of the third quarter, give them the quarter break.
Saric is 0 from 5.
They just need him to get going a little bit, that would help. Antetokounmpo in traffic. Saric does a great job taking away the move to the middle. Now he goes to the middle in the lane and kicks. Agravanes drops the three. As good as a standstill three-point shooter there is here in any EuroBasket group.
Yeah, he has a really unorthodox shot, but man, it goes in and it's nothing but net.
Bogdanovic, Dorsey plays him smart. He could have easily fouled him right now.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of hands all over Bogdanovic, really.
Smith, great find. Saric in the corner, still can't join the party. Hezonja keeps it alive, but Antetokounmpo, watch out. And one.
And the crowd come off their feet. This is where Antetokounmpo is sensational. He is so hard to guard in transition. Go ahead.
No, it's Bogdanovic just ran through him.
Yeah.
On the way to the ring, he just ran through him. Coach is asking for a travel. I don't see what action Bogdanovic did resembles anything apart from running underneath him.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous, yeah.
Slukas will sit down for the last 20.6 possession. He'll bring Lonzis into the game. Does not want Slukas to pick up the personal, trying to stop Croatia.
And
they're going to go again. There's a line violation. Yeah.
I saw that from him. Well, we have a really lovely spot, to be honest.
Hey.
We might have the best seat in the house.
I think we have the best seat in the house. We're not. You get too low, you can't see the game. We're high enough to see the game.
I would say so. You're right.
Better than VIP, in my opinion.
You're my VIP, Mark.
A team is the word. A team is the word. Antetokounmpo on the free throw line.
Gets another shot. His free throw line.
If he was working on his free throw, he's been there enough.
Yeah, he has. And this is the reason why he really did need to work on it, because people are going to start to foul and they're going to, double force him to make his money from the line.
He's missed his last two, 62-70. Croatia trying to close out what's been a great quarter for them. Get this to a 6 or a 5-point game. Smith with 5 seconds, doesn't need a rush. Now he's got to play, gets in the lane, floats it for 2. Ball's out of bounds, and with 0.8 of a second left. Antetokounmpo comes out. I was going to say, take him out now. Someone's going to have to catch and release this. Poor shot by Smith. Just almost took anything. He's been playing so well in this quarter as well. Miscommunication out of bounds. But what Croatia can't do is do anything negative at the end of the third. They've been phenomenal in the third quarter. They've closed this to an 8-point game. They're down 16 at the half. They're in single digits. They're in the game. They've got Greece thinking about this right now. They trail 70-62. And that's going to be an interesting huddle. There's the confirmation. Greece with the 8-point lead. And Croatia have played great to get back in this.
I felt like you made a great point at halftime about Croatia. Just win this quarter, 32-24. They won that quarter, as we see the stats there. They get the three-point line working well, 8 from 20, 40%, and then two-pointers, 58%. They got themselves back in the game. You said, just win this quarter, just stick around. And when you stick around, you put yourself in a place to be successful and to ultimately win.
Yeah, because this Greek team was phenomenal. We're going to see some best plays, and for a change,
it's going to be Croatia.
There's going to be a lot of white shirts in these best plays. Zubac, you've got to reward the big man running the floor. You know what that's like. If you sprint the floor and you're open, you need the ball.
Well, I do know what it's like. I just can't dunk it. If I could dunk it like Zubac and scream.
You don't have to dunk it. The 2 points is still the same.
I know, but it just
I know.
You know. But anyway, in my dreams, Zubac can do it for me vicariously, as that was a lovely alley-oop little play for the Greeks. I think the Croatians will be very happy with that third quarter, because the first half, they kind of just missed a few of the shots that were, you know, what they would normally fall, but they stuck with it. And Bogdanovic, we spoke about, I think he needed to get himself going, and he sure did. Simon, fantastic minutes. The vet, he came up solid. So Croatia right where they want to be. And Bogdanovic, 14 points, 7 rebounds.
It's been good, Bogdanovic. So just looking at that play again of the, well, didn't make the free throw, but the foul on Giannis when he was going up. Contact, turning his shoulders. Interesting, no unsportsmanlike by the official, but anyway, that's not important. What's important is we've got a 70-62 margin, and Croatia have the first look. Bogdanovic wants the ball. That's the most important thing, and they're finding him.
Smart there.
Feels the help, leans back for the two, gets the roll, soft touch. And he's right, he's asking, and he's right. He's getting hit on the way up. But the refs don't really want to call it. And I'm not sure. He needs a little bit of protection on that play. Slukas. The three from Papanikolaou with his feet set, caught it, lined it up, knocked it down, right behind him.
And talk about lining up, yeah, he was right in front of us. That shot was sensational, right on the money.
Azanya's fouled on the penetration. Papetru's foot speed is going to struggle to guard him here, Papanikolaou, sorry.
I love saying that name, Papanikolaou.
Rolls.
Yeah, it's quite a beautiful name. Or handsome, I don't know.
Papetru and Papanikolaou in the game together. With Agravanis, this lineup they've had at various points throughout qualifiers for European and World Cup qualifiers. They got the officials are going to sort something out now at the table.
Yet, Mark, what I've been waiting for is the dances.
Yeah.
I do love a dance.
Well, and they were rehearsing yesterday.
They were practicing like we were. I haven't seen them yet, but anyway. Maybe they're here for the evening game, the dessert.
Oh, right, yeah. The main event, dessert sort of thing.
The dessert. Because
this is the second course, this is the main play.
Course.
But just for clarity, anyone listening to us talking now, we didn't practice with the dancers.
No.
We were practicing while the dancers. No, because there's all sorts of reasons for that.
You got two left feet, mate.
Inability to dance is the main one.
Anyway,
Bogdanovic will inbound the basketball. Azanyu, who's gone a little quiet in that third quarter, didn't get a lot of touches. Maybe it's fourth quarter is his time. He gets the three away, short, and Nick Kalathis. So Kalathis and Slukas, that almost Hall of Fame, if there's a Greek Hall of Fame backcourt for Greece. What a guard combination they are. Slukas hesitates, going baseline, needs a pass, finds one. Gets it back, got to put it up, it's only 4 on the clock. Is not gonna get that away. That's a great job by Smith to run it off the end of the possession.
And a great defensive possession, a full 24-second clock. And Greece didn't even get a shot up.
Never looked like that. Slukas could have taken a runner, but it'd been a tough one. these early possessions big for Croatia. It just can't. They don't need to do anything apart from maintain what they've got. Give themselves a chance. Interesting pass by Simon. Is a nice way of describing it. Kalathis and Greece stuttering a little bit. Start of the fourth. Down, they're up 9 with the basketball. Nick Kalathis gets a little separation. Goes inside, needs a pass. And he's ended up the same place that Slukas did. Deep in the clock, nowhere to go. Oh.
I'm going to say that's a foul.
I don't know.
I'm going to say, I was watching it, I think it's a slap on the wrist here. Look, let's have a look.
Yeah, you need a great shot.
I think I do, and a whistle. Put me in the game. I'm ready to referee.
And to be fair to Agravanis, did a great job. Led with his elbow to protect the ball.
Yeah.
So if you're going to come down, you're going to hit his elbow. And not a good decision by Hezonja. It was going to be a tough shot deep on the shot clock.
Yeah.
If he makes it, he makes it.
And that's... Hezonja, 4th foul.
Yeah, that's a big call.
Yep. And so he's got to come out of the game.
And the veteran, Ivan Yamyak, checks in for his first action. The guy playing in Wrocław in Poland right now. But 32 years old. The average age of the team goes up a lot with Simon and him on the floor together. 2 guys alongside Bojan Bogdanovic are the over 30s.
Nothing's wrong with it.
Nothing's wrong with over 30s.
Fine wine, if I say so myself, Mark.
Well, Croatia are going with the experience right now. They need some. Here's Simon. 11-point game. They can't let that work they did in the 3rd quarter get undone. Bogdanovic, they got given him the ball with any advantage the last couple of times down the floor. Settles for the 3, is way off. And they look very static. They almost look drained after their effort in the 3rd quarter. Need someone to come off that bench or someone to come in with some energy. Slukas and Greece being Greece right now. Slukas is off for 3. So you know, the other thing about this is that Greece were playing in rhythm. They slow down, they lose their rhythm too.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. And both teams just getting out of their stuff. They're just trying to stand there and score. That doesn't really work. You've got to get movement. You've got to have pick and rolls. Both teams very stagnant.
Simon in the lane.
By attacking you.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, I didn't have my karate chop.
In trying to fend him off, I moved my mic, so... You've got to love the decisions that Simon initiates on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, as a veteran, he's played years.
You can see that, can't you? Really just takes his time, really, like, kind of runs in slow motion a little bit. You know, really just waits, sees the game, takes his time, and Zubek hits the first.
And Coach Milimorov spending some time talking to Simon, you know, experienced coach, use your veterans. And Simon steps back on the floor. Zubac needs to make this, which he does.
9-point game.
Long time left in the game, but you've got to make your throws. Back to a 9-point game, and still Antetokounmpo sits.
Both Antetokounmpo sit.
Slukas on the dribble, finds Petru, backs it out, wants to have a look. Great defensive effort, and then Smith gets his hands in all the way to the lane for 2. And no Dorsey either, so all the impact and athleticism on the Greek bench at the moment.
Yeah, and I wonder how long you leave them on there, to be honest.
Because the last thing you need to do is give this Croatian team time to keep going. Great work on the glass, Agravanis. And that's a technical foul coming right now.
Yeah, coach is absolutely, I don't know what the right word is, dumbfounded, annoyed.
A little bit unhappy.
Unhappy. Very unhappy, I think that is the right word.
And everybody, every single body on the floor is not happy.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? As a referee, this is what I was talking about.
Zubac picks up his 4th foul, and then Tudis knows exactly what he's doing right now. They're all uptight, they're all distracted, so what does he do? He brings his man in right now.
Yeah.
It's Now's the time.
Yep, just silently slot in Antetokounmpo.
We'll get the technical free throw. We'll get the 2 shots. And at the same time, Antetokounmpo comes in.
And they don't even know it.
And it's back into a double-digit lead if he makes both the throws.
I missed the replay of the foul. Did you get to see that?
Yeah. I go with Zubac's reaction. Agravanis is not a lead passer. He's not getting high off the floor. And Zubac, was it Zubac or was it in fact Matkovic? I think Zubac was still in the game. You got the play-by-play.
Yeah.
It's like he believes it was clean, and it didn't. For other stuff that's gone on in the game, it didn't look like a foul needed to be made, if that's the right way to word it.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a physical game.
Yeah, but it's still a single-digit game. And from Croatia's perspective, that's what really matters. Here's Smith. Nice look. Goes to the inside. If it's going to make a move here, goes with a jump hook. Gets the 2 to go. And the young 2'6", 21-year-old goes to work on the 2-time MVP.
And that was smart of him. He knows he wants to take the block. He takes his time down low.
Antetokounmpo thinks about, is he going to pull up? Yes, he is. Can't get the 2 to go. Croatia will take that.
And I really like Croatia's defense there. They kind of do this wall, this 2-man holding hands to show Antetokounmpo as Simon misses his famous bank shot.
Big calls coming for Coach Murrell. Travel.
Yep.
The Tunis is making the calls early because Dorsey's coming back. Be interesting to see who he's going to take out. Kalafis is going to go. Dorsey steps in, Antetokounmpo's in. Agravanis stays in the game. And Dorsey coming in, trying to get himself going a little bit. Looks like he feels a bit stiff coming off the bench.
I mean, he's been sitting over there rotting a little bit too long, in my opinion.
In many ways, yes. Let's see how he goes. He's going to go and make a 3 straight off the bat, probably. Yeah. But Saric, because you don't become a bad player, and when the Zubats come back, Simon for 3. Count it! Krinislav Simon is rolling back the years here.
Yeah, Simon punches the air. That is a big hit. Croatia needed that one.
Dorsey will take the Antetokounmpo screen, turns the corner, in the lane, throws up a tough one. Oh!
Wants the foul, doesn't get the foul.
Obviously looks really stiff coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Simon again, in the lane, as it knocks away. Antetokounmpo leads the break. Watch out! Gets the 2. Great work by Agravanis. Agravanis never gets enough credit for what he does. Just does all the blue-collar things, makes his standstill 3s, outworks everybody, gets the tip, back to an 8-point game, and they're back in control, or more in control.
Yeah, and that's it. Croatia's doing just enough. They're getting the stops and the plays that they need and the scores, and then Antetokounmpo or Greece come down and just kind of take the air out, stab them right back in the heart. But still, there's still a long time to play. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. We can see how quick Croatia can get back into this game. We'll see if we can just, if we can't listen in, we can at least see his board maybe. No, but here's Dorsey, his hot hand, and he wanted the foul. It looked, I mean, what do you think?
No, I think he got off balance and he made a play, and I think the Croatian defense is saying that, make a play. We're not going to give you anything easy. And so no one's going to step off someone wide open. And they made him make a really tough play. Okay, at this level, he's really good. He'll make those plays. But at least they're deciding how Greece are going to have to try to beat them.
And with Giannis shooting 6 from 19, they've done their job, in my opinion, Croatia. I spoke about that kind of cool defensive plan that they're doing. The 2 men who are closest to him, they kind of hold hands or get close to, so he just sees a wall, and they're making him have to shoot that 15-footer or that 3-point shot. Not his greatest, probably, offensive threat. He's a slasher, he goes to the rim, but it's a good choice.
Absolutely. Here comes Jalen Smith. He's having a game, Smith. Skip pass, just about gets to Bogdanovic. Looks inside. Bogdanovic has it. He's done well so far. That's a great screen on the weak side. But they don't see it. And that's, Azonia just screamed in, and all Makovic had to do was throw it to Smith, and he was wide open. And he just gets a little bit bored. You can see right at the top of their picture. Azonia, like we say before, Azonia's one of their leading scorers. Yeah, my man's open, I'm going to screen in.
Right.
And that's when does coach bring back the players he needs to bring back? Maybe he's leaving. What's the point of waiting and keeping them for the last 3 minutes? Game may have gone by then.
Yeah, with Zubac's on the bench, and I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, we're the commentary.
We're not the coaching staff. Here's Dorsey, gets in there, goes upstairs, great work. Managed gets in a great impact. Smith is fouled on the break, gets the 2. Took a bump in the step to the hoop.
And nothing.
No call.
That was great work from...
Yep, Smith doing such a decent job. 6-point game. Enikumbo going to work in the lane, kicks. Slukas gets a little separation, but then goes at the defense. Goes inside. Enikumbo holds his space, throws it down. When you've got that in your arsenal, that's in the locker. Zubac comes back, possibly a play or two too late.
Yeah, this will definitely be a highlight. Good seal off, rocks the rim.
Hey,
yes.
Had his hands on his back though. I'm just saying. I don't think he needs to, but it's great work by Slukas. Really read the play. Dorsey, feet set in the corner, is off. Smith does a workout on the glass and keeps Agravanis off the boards. Simon for 3, needs it to go, is short. And Croatia are going to get another tee. And how, I have to ask you the question, how is that different than Dorsey running back and standing still and doing this to the official? That's all Simon did.
Yeah. But maybe now that they've warned them, it's a warning in the books.
But the Dorsey one was after the technical on the coach.
You're right.
Technical foul on Simon, and if Dorsey can do it, Simon can do it. You don't want either of them to do it, basically. 9-point game. Croatia just trying to hang in here. And they'll believe the whole world is against them right now. Kostas Slukas. If there's a closer in European basketball, he's one of them. Dorsey gets a little separation, gets to the middle, puts up a tough one in the lane, doesn't get the roll. Azonia comes down with it as he says to Simon, come on, let's go. Need to move quickly. Bogdanovic rips it through, going baseline off the glass and one. Big play. Cut into a 2-possession game if he makes the extra. Nice penetration. Slukas gives it the baseline. Foul from behind. Ish. Agravanis will sit. Simply has to make the throw. Which he does.
He sure does.
Automatic. It's like textbook. Get the book out. This is how you're supposed to shoot the ball. Here comes Slukas again. You don't really want Greece to slow up too much right now. They don't have to. Great work by Bogdanovic. Read the play.
Good defense.
Oh, Dorsey read the play. Puts it up. That is an effort by Bogdanovic, and he doesn't get rewarded with the ball, and he asks again.
Yeah, he's getting angry.
And I have to ask, why is, if the Simon one's a tech, why is that not a tech? And the referee create the rod to their own back if they do that. Only asking the question that everyone else will be asking.
Yeah, it's getting very, I don't know. Bogdanovic is getting very angry, and good job for the referees just keeping it under control.
Slukas, a little hesitation. Nowhere to go. 6 on the second, goes back inside, gets the quick release away, doesn't get the drop. Zubac's with a rebound.
And remember, Zubac's is on 4 fouls as well, so he's lucky not to get called up on that one.
Smith in the lane, off the glass for 2. Tough finish. Jalen Smith,
20 points.
Super move. Timeout, Greece. 4-point game. This is only day one, right?
Yes, day one. Wow, crosses over Giannis Antetokounmpo. The crowd said, yeah, not bad. We like it. We like it too, Smith.
We'll take that one. 2:15 to go. Greece by 4. Itudas timeout. To get the microphone in the timeout. Itudas is in.
Giannis over here at the top, at the 3-point line. And Tyler. I need this someone here to help if necessary. Giannis is here back. I'm going to go out the floor. Because of the full court pressure, you might need to screen someone here.
Well, Jalen Smith in this second half has come to play. Really has put on a phenomenal performance. And Bogdan Bogdanovic, from a personal perspective, it's not just the points, his effort has been phenomenal on both ends of the floor. And that's why he's frustrated.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's playing tough on both ends. He has a great point. They are all over him, to be honest. When he's trying to get free, there's arms, they're holding him, pulling shirts. He has a fair point, and as the game goes on, it gets frustrating. And at a point, that's really cute, as with his Milwaukee Bucks shirt, it gets frustrating. And so sometimes, you know, emotions get high, and I think he's at that point.
Here comes Slukas. He's been here before. Tight games with the national team, closing them out. Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovic got a hand on it, that close to the steal. Antetokounmpo puts it on the floor. Zubac in with 4 fouls, does a great job. The crowd thought there was a foul called. No way was there a foul called. And Zubac does a great job.
Beautiful job here. Look, stays solid, squares, and keeps his arm up.
Almost. I don't think they were going to foul him out on that.
No, they can't. They would, I don't know. Anyway, Greece with the ball out of bounds. They've only got 4.9 seconds, so they've got to get it up. They do.
Nicolau is, oh, what a rebound. They're going to call it offensive.
Number 19, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Substitution for Greece is number 8, Nicolas.
What a trip down the floor this is for Croatia. 4-point game. Jalen Smith with a basketball. Zubac with the ball with a high screen. Someone pin Dorsey in and get Bogdanovic the ball, surely. Simon puts it on the floor, goes at Kalathis, needs a pass, or goes to the middle with a hook. Oh! Old school hook from Simon. Roll back the years. What a move. Oh, old school.
We love it, Mark. Old school works. Takes his time, absolutely. Yet again, picks on Nick Kalathis. Gets that. Right, look at this. Lovely hook. Nothing but net. We have ourselves a game. 2 points. 82-84. 1 minute, 27 seconds.
I'm not sure what the officials stopped the game for there. Not that it matters. Croatia a foul to give. Greece in the penalty. Nick Kalathis with the basketball. Dorsey, he's been phenomenal. Gets his feet set, but goes upstairs. And Simon with the rotation defensively. And they can check this, unless the referees they've changed the call.
Nope.
They could check it if they wanted to, but I think they're right again. This time they're going to get it right. Absolutely 100%.
No, that was great teamwork by the referees. The referee on the baseline thought it came off, but the referee here in front of us had a perfect line. Great teamwork. They're a team as well, just as much as me and you are.
Yeah, they can go and check, I think, in the last 2 minutes.
They can.
Why don't they just go and check? Unless they're 100% sure, go and check.
Yeah, they're going to.
We're sure.
We're sure.
Because we saw the replay.
Yeah.
So they're going to check, which is why the technology is there. Gives both coaches the chance to
draw something up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Croatia should know they have the ball here.
And this shouldn't be too long either.
But let's take a listen to how they do it. I'm always interested.
Thank you. Stop. Come back, please. Yeah, slowly. Thank you. Slow. Last touch here, Giannis Antetokounmpo with the left hand.
Giannis with the left.
Stop. Show me this angle, please. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So we remain with the initial decision. White ball on the baseline with 119 on the shot. Okay.
So
beautiful work from the referees.
That's why the technology's there, and I'm glad they went there, because otherwise, you know, half of Greece would have thought it was a bad call. They've got it, seen the replay, and now with 1:19 to go, Croatia.
Great work.
Papetua's got a match-up here. He's got the Bogdanovic match-up. They've put Dorsey back to Jalen Smith, which is probably the right way to go. Kalafis on the floor has Simon. Why not go back to what's working?
I would go there as well.
Here he is. Miroslav Simon has the basketball. Smith guarded by Digger, trying to get Antetokounmpo to keep him out of the keyway here. Simon drops it inside. Zubac puts it on the floor. Can't make the two. Well, if you could ask for an option, not a bad one, but I'm still giving it to Bogdanovic. Papetu turns it down and says, hey, not that quickly. Oh!
Yes!
Oh, above the rim! Oh, what a play!
Wow, that is what you call a superstar highlight play. Giannis Antetokounmpo on your head, Croatia. Timeout, they want to talk about it, and that's the miss of Zubac. But we don't care about that highlight. Please show us the highlight of the game. Here we go. Nicolaitis up above to Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're trying to keep Zubac away from Antetokounmpo because of the 4 fouls, and you're like, and Kalafis with the IQ of a scientist, should we say, on the basketball court, recognize it, throws it up there, perfect weight.
Yeah.
Still not done though. 46.2.
Znači, gledaj, ovdje bolji blok. Čuk, pomiri odmah, ti si dole, ako ima ovaj pas gore, ili jasno? Nisi safety. Nothing happen, čuk. Nothing happen, no pass, hand off and then about 14 seconds. We go this side, okay? Ajde, ajde, we have that.
So there's the highlight play that will no doubt be all over social media on FIBA EuroBasket. But we need to put our vote in, but it's Dorsey right now. But with that, do we put Giannis? No, we keep Dorsey, don't we?
No, we keep Dorsey.
Because he's had a solid game. But that is a nice stat line.
Yeah.
But he's shot. He's 8 from 22.
Sideline ball, 14-second set for Croatia. Please get Bogdanovic the basketball. Smith, that's defense. Smith really under a lot of pressure. Give it to Simon though. Fires up a prayer that's not answered. Wow, after all the good things they've done, that they surely could get something better than that. But that's a phenomenal effort by Greece defensively again though. Dorsey with the basketball. A score here pretty much does it. Antetokounmpo, foul line jump shot is short. Still time for Croatia. Still a 2-possession game though. Hazonia, extra pass. Smith to give him low, and Anthony gets a piece of it. On the runway up the floor for 2. Oh! That's how to close out. Get a piece of that. He's not done yet. He's gone. He's off and running. Gets the second step off the glass for 2.
Mark, do we put our vote back in? We stay? Yeah, all right. MVP do MVP moves, and that is exactly it. Works both ends. Block shot, runs the floor, and is rewarded with the and 1.
Hey, that's... Okay. I said this was the main course.
I've already screamed down the mic a few times, so I apologize for that. I'm just excited.
Oh, no, that's a... MVPs play hard. It's not about talent and whatever, it's about everything. And he finishes off with the M1.
He does.
And Croatia will take the timeout. Why they kept one for 4.9, I don't know, but...
Wow.
Greece have it all here. They have a superstar, they have stars alongside a superstar. And while they don't have an out-and-out big, they have someone who can play that role when they need to defensively. And Croatia could not have played, I don't think Croatia could have played any better in this second half. They've been phenomenal. Okay, end of game, could have got a couple of better looks, but things for Croatia in this tournament, things are bright if they can take the positive out of this one.
Very, very true, and maybe they go back and look at their first half, really. But then, I mean, this wasn't. No, I commend. Yes, sorry, Greece's defense. I think they really pushed Croatia out of their stuff in the first half, and then Croatia managed to settle in and get what they want in this second half and really fight back. But it was the Greek defense in the first half that really put them up 16 points.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And you know, the other thing for them looking forward, and we can do this after the game a bit, Saric hasn't shown up.
Yes.
Right, one of the key guys for them going forward hasn't shown up. Hazonia had a great first half, not been a factor second half. They've gone to a 37-year-old, which is great. That's the bonus, that those other two will be factors in other games.
Yeah.
And they're good. They're in a good place. 4.9, last possession of the game. Smith will get it in. Points are always important. Smith's got to put it up from deep. Gets the three. Could be important. Could be important going forward. Super, super game. Super game. Game day one, and we've had a classic.
Wow, one for the books, I think.
And there's confirmation. The numbers don't tell you the story at all. Greece with the 89-85 win. And there are stories and performances across both rosters that are worth talking about when we get a chance to review it with the highlights.
Well, that was everything and more that I wanted, Mark, for the second game of the day. It's only, well, 7 o'clock. We've still got one more after this, but it was Greece basketball, in my opinion. They played a solid game, as there you'll see it. They shot pretty well from, 30% they ended up. I felt like they had a good three-point in line, but ended up the percentage under 45%. Croatia struggled. They won the rebounding in the end, but the 18 turnovers to 9 turnovers, that is the game. If I'm Croatia and I'm looking back tonight, when you go and look at your scout and you go over, that will be the thing that really hurt them. 23 points from Smith, solid game. Antetokounmpo came out and absolutely destroyed Croatia, but for me, Dorsey, I felt he played a solid first half, really imposed his will and his way from shooting, and really solid game from Greece. I think as a whole, I'm happy with that.
Oh no, absolutely, I'm 100% with you. The 12 of those turnovers in the first half, really put him in a hole. And I think the quality of the Greek performance is underlined by how well Croatia played in the second half. They really, that's Croatia playing Croatian basketball like you'd expect them to.
And Croatia ended up winning that fourth quarter as well, 23-19.
They couldn't really, apart from winning the game.
Yeah.
After they're 16 down at the half against a team playing really well, against a team that's got, like Pavetru here with a highlight, and Papanikolaou with the three on that one. They've got guys standing there who can shoot the three. They've got guys like Slukas who can make plays, and they've got Antetokounmpo.
And you've got Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and that's they've got stars across the roster, but so have Croatia.
Yeah.
Just the two of their guys
didn't show up tonight.
They just couldn't get it going, and Saric couldn't get Hazonia started, then he disappeared a bit. but this Croatian team has got to build from this.
They do, they sure do, because do you know what? Your memory has to be very, very short because you play tomorrow. So you can't be in your feelings. You've got to learn very, very quickly. You've got to react and manage to turn around because you've got a game tomorrow. I do think Greeks did very, very well. They are an emotional team. They get up in you, and they were solid through. And I felt like 1 through 12 on their bench to the 5 on the floor, and their coaching staff were involved and were very passionate.
Emotionally, you've got to say that, I always say teams always reflect leaders, and Atudis is an emotional but also very skilled coach.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to be that hard driving force for this team. Can't accept anything but their best every time. He can't let them relax.
Yeah, and you know what? I watched their practice yesterday. You went off for a beer, but I watched their practice, and he was on them, you know.
Yeah.
From the get-go, they broke, and he was screaming, shouting, and they were just in the warm-up. He was so intense, and that's exactly what he got from them today. Well done, Greece. It's a good day at the office for them. It was a tough game. They can definitely still learn. I feel like they need to clean up a few things. But this is the great thing about this tournament. You can learn on the fly.
Yeah. And the worrying thing, if there is a worrying thing, is we see the play of the game. That's going to be on every highlight reel.
Yeah.
Is that for a while, Croatia did work them out a little bit. Croatia did make it difficult. And they did find a way. He had a great game, but he didn't have 40.
No.
You know, and that's...
point.
You're talking margins, and when it gets down to margins where they're playing another contender for the title, that's what they've got to get better at. That was it, though. What a performance! As you see the confirmation, 89-85. We've got the dessert game. Estonia going to be causing an upset against Italy, or Italy going to keep the home crowd happy. But what a way to finish day one. That's been tremendous. We'll be back for 9 o'clock local time. It's going to be a big one. Join us then.